Yeah, positive. How's it going, everybody? As you can see, I actually have another long PS Live for you guys. And I just want to say thank you to everybody who showed support to the other long PS Live. That actually I really did like that. So thank you for doing that. And of course, if you guys do enjoy this, and make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to show the same support or more, because it really does get me excited and motivate me to want to upload when I know you guys really do enjoy the video. And today we're going to be doing UU, and this team is based around Diggersby, which originally was Choice Banded, but I switched it up to Swords Dance and then Life Orb excuse me. Life Orb Hydreigon. Now, at the time of this recording, Diggersby is still legal in UU. This will be going up around maybe Monday or Tuesday. So I don't know if it got moved up or not, but I can see why this thing would be leaving UU, because it is a major threat, especially after a Swords Dance. Choice Bandit hits really hard. Scarf can catch things off guard, but I don't think that's its best set. As I said, this used to be Choice Bandit, but I wanted to try it out. I wanted to switch it up and try out Swords Dance, and then we just have Hydreigon because these two complement each other pretty well. Hydreigon can bop just about every special physical wall, and Diggersby can pop any special wall for the other one to deal more damage to the team. We have Mega Aggron, which I haven't used in a while. Paired it up with Florges because these two make a very nice wall core. We have good old Team Player, because every team should have Team Player. Team Player is Team Player. And then finally off we have Crobat, which is a really cool acrobatic set that I've been really wanting to try out, and I've kind of been liking it. I may switch it up to make it a little bit more bulkier, but it's still a very fun set, and just, yeah, it's a bulky offensive team. So my goal is to try to at least get 3 battles within the span of the 30 minutes, and just, yeah, with that being said, I guess let's get this started. Alright, so we got a match against Lumberry Alakazam, and this dude has I guess a bulky-ish offensive team as well. He has a Slurpuff, which is kind of cool, but he has Electivire. That's my only, like, what? No. Well, I guess it did get banned, but it's still legal. I don't know. Where's the D? Where's the D? Oh my lord. Found it. Okay. Leads. I think Hydreigon actually is my best lead, as he ends up leading off with the Electivire. I really lose nothing in just going for Dark Pulse, I think. Yeah, because he may just switch right into Slurpuff. Plus I can get off a little bit of damage on that. But he actually brings in the Snorlax, get off a solid amount of damage in my opinion. And I should be able just to switch into Team Player this turn, because if he wants to start cursing, then I can just roar him out and I can still get on my rocks, as he double switches into the Chestnut, which is a nice play on his part. But I do have the Crobat, which acrobatics does do some damage to his team, so he's going to get up a layer of spikes. I'm not worried about that whatsoever. Do I really want them up on my field, though, is the question. I think right now they're not too bad, but I am just going to go straight for an acrobatics, get off a nice amount of damage on the Donphan, and I'm actually going to acrobatic again, just predicting him to want to go for the Stealth Rocks, then this way I can just defog next turn. And also I'll be able to wear this down. So yeah, he does end up going for the rocks, and I'm going to take this chance to go for the defog, just to be able to get rid of these hazards. So it's a good thing I didn't go straight for defog earlier, because I was able to weaken this Donphan a little bit as he goes for the roar and roars me on to Diggersby, which is great. Yeah, I'm just going to frustration, because I don't want to risk him going for the roar, as he doesn't roar for whatever reason. He actually goes for Stealth Rocks. And yeah, just going to frustration again, because I lose nothing in doing so. Because if I can get rid of this Donphan, it's really good for me, as he brings in the Chestnut, and that's doing a lot of damage. Okay. I'm going to predict the spikes, I think, and I'm going to go for Swords Dance, as he Leech Seeds. Ah, that's annoying, actually. Gonna Swords Dance again, I think. Yep, got him. Okay, good. This is, oh my lord, this is +4 adamant. Oh my, something's getting annihilated. It just died. Oh my god, Diggersby, calm down. Calm down. Holy crap. Okay, so he brings in Electivire. I can still set up on that Donphan, but now he knows I have Swords Dance, so I'd rather just weaken this thing. It just died. Oh my lord. Oh, well, I'm +4. I'm +4, let's be honest. Holy crap. So you're bringing the Blastoise. This may actually be able to outspeed me, depending on the spread. Nope, it died. This is why this is banned. Oh my lord, Diggersby, you're too strong. Too strong. Alright, so we got in the match, and this is against Breeder Gang Boss. Oh, I thought it was like Breeder Gangbang. I was like, I don't know. I want my subscribers to see that. Oh, he puts a timer on me. Oh, so he has the Bronzong. Ah, he knows the threat that is Diggersby. So yeah, Bronzong's going to be a bit of an issue. Leads, though. I want to say Crobat. So he's going to be leading off with the Ape. I'm actually just going to go straight for the Acrobatics because, yeah, he's going to bring in Bronzong. And if I can just start weakening this Bronzong, I'll be in a solid situation. So I'm going to go and play aggressively and just go for Acrobatics again. Because this is much like the Donphan in the match earlier. I want to weaken it. I want to open up my Diggersby to come in and sweep. I'm actually going to defog this turn, as he goes for the Gyro Ball, which does way too much damage to me. So what I'm doing is just go for the U-turn, as he's probably going to get up his rocks again this turn. And looking at his team, he really has no safe switch into my Hydreigon, as he does make the safe play going for the Stealth Rocks. The question is, though, do I want the Dark Pulse, or do I want to... I kind of want a Draco, actually, because his Fernand can live any one move I want to go for, so yeah, I'm going to Draco, as it just got annihilated. I just died. Okay, so his possible Scarfer is gone, so that's good. Because we know Infernape isn't Scarf, because he switched out earlier. And he's just LOLing for some reason. I really had no reason to not just do that, as I can just go for Dark Pulse this turn. And I don't really care if I don't knock it out, because as I mentioned, all I have to do is weaken this, and unfortunately I do get a flinch, which does kind of suck for him, and I don't think he liked that at all. I think well, actually, depending on rolls, I may be able to knock him out, and I guess I lose nothing by doing it, as he brings in the Infernape. Okay, so that's a safe play on his part. I don't really mind that at all, seeing as I do have a safe switch in with Swampert. Although if he's banded, then, well, I don't know. I don't think, I've never seen banded Infernape, so could maybe be banded. I wouldn't put it past him, because some people like to run weird sets. So he's gonna go straight for the U-turn. Okay, so, oh, excuse me, sorry. He brings in Roserade. This thing is actually pretty scary. I'm gonna switch right into my Hydreigon due to my Crobat being weakened, as he Sludge Bombs, and unfortunately he does get the poison. But I'm gonna take this opportunity just to fire off a Fire Blast for sure. And thankfully I do not miss. It is going to be a double down, and I have to get rid of these Stealth Rocks eventually. So let's see. I'm bringing Aggron, actually. Yeah. Because I should be able to live any hit. Oh, God. Okay, this is actually not good. Just switch right into Swampert, as he Willows. Okay, yeah, I was worried that he would Willow. See, my thing is, like, I have to get a free switch into my Crobat somehow. And defog or roost at least. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna pull a double. He stayed in. No! Hidden power. What? Okay, that's actually... I'm fine with that. Because I just get a free roost now. I do not at all care about this burn. And I'm gonna defog. Ah, he got a crit with flamethrower. Okay, I'm sorry that I skipped by that, guys. Diggersby can just come in, and I should be able to set up a swords dance and start doing some work to his team. Because weakening that Infernape was really good, as he does hit the Willow, but I do indeed have the Lum, and I'm gonna go straight for the Earthquake. This is Adamant +2. This is an Arcanine. Nothing is switching in. Nothing is switching in. It just died. So that's really good. I feel that I kind of misplayed Crobat actually now that I look at it. As he brings in those Blastoise. I know some of these like to speed creep, but I'm gonna risk it and stay in. Oh my lord. We're just abusing threats out here, boys. Alright, let's get another one. Alright, so we got another match, and this is against Turn Off Lakeside. Okay. Whoa, excuse me. Okay, let's see. He's probably going to lead off with that Ambipom, actually. Looking at his team. I really hope he doesn't lead off with Infernape, because that would kind of suck. If he leads off with Donphan, that would be an issue as well, but I can Toxic that. I was really close to putting Fortress over Aggron, because then I would have a Rapid Spinner and a Defogger. Because I can't always rely on Crobat. I don't actually. Why don't I just? Yeah, okay. I'm gonna lead off with Swampert actually. Okay, so he ends up leading off with the Infernape. As I'll lead off with my team player. I'm just gonna go straight for a Scald because I lose nothing in doing so. And I do have a chance to burn 5/6 of his team, and this is super effective damage against Infernape, which is nice. Okay, so he goes for the Swords Dance. Very risky on his part. Aggressive, actually. This is actually pretty bad. Oh, damn it. As he Mach Punches. Okay. I'm guessing he doesn't have close combat? Because there's really no reason for him not to just CC that turn. As he brings in Donphan, I can just go straight for the Scald. I don't know why he did this play. What? You have Seed Bomb? Okay. Okay. Alright guys, so we got a battle here against Friendship. I don't know if I'm going to leave in the match I just had, which was 4 turns. Because my opponent left and just... Yeah, so I think we're like 13 minutes in and we're already on battle number 3 or 4, depending on how things go. And this dude has a pretty cool looking team. He's probably going to lead off with that Manchow from the looks of it. Because it could be Scarfed. I may just lead off with my Crobat actually. Yeah, I'm leading off with Crobat. As he does lead off with the Manchow. Now my question is he going to go straight for the Stone Edge? I want to say he's going to do it. But no, he's not going to do it. Okay, good. So he didn't go for the for that. As he brings in Aggron, I'm going to be able to slowly but surely weaken this thing because looking at his team, he obviously does not have a Wish Passer. So I will be able to just safely U-turn this turn. And I've already gotten off 11 points of damage. As I should actually just be able to switch right into my Diggersby this turn. Yeah, because he like nothing switches safely into an Earthquake. And I can just start applying pressure. So get off a solid amount of damage as he goes for the Roar. Roars me onto my Swampert, which is actually really good for me. And I don't want to waste a turn getting up rocks. So what I'm going to do is just go for the Scald. Just so I can start spamming damage, because I don't want to get up rocks, because I know I'm going to have to defog later, and then this will just be a waste of turn, as where I can Scald and then maybe burn something and still get off guaranteed damage on a Pokemon, as he's probably debating on what to do, on whether or not I'm going to Stealth Rocks. So I'm going to get off a burn, of all things. Crobat! No! Why weren't you Crobat Hydreigon? Why? That sucks. This is actually really bad, because now he can't just bring in Manchow and U-turn next turn. Oh, damn it. I'm just switching to Swampert, I think. Come on, Crobat. No, Aggron. Okay, that's not too bad, I guess. I mean, it's not preferred, but it's not that bad. So I'm able to get rid of his Aggron, which means my Crobat has a fun time with his team. Well, for the most part, because that Suicune is still a giant-ass problem. And I just have to make sure he doesn't freely set up on me. Actually, what is the base speed of Suicune? Because I don't know off the top of my head. Okay, Suicune is 206. Okay, so it's not that fast. Okay, and we're back. Even though I didn't say I was going to go anywhere. But I'm just going to pause, I guess, until he decides to make a move. Alright, so he brings in the Nidoking. I realize I have no switch into this. I have to switch into Hydreigon. Because I don't think he's going to go flat out for like an Ice Beam. If anything, he could Sludge Wave, I guess. Okay, so my connection is acting up, and it's really, really annoying me. But he did go for the Earth Power, as I expected him to do so. And I can honestly... I think I'm just going to Fire Blast this turn. Yeah, because I'm predicting him to bring in the Whimsicott, as I don't miss. And this is why I have Fire Blast. It just died. So getting rid of that Whimsicott is actually really, really good for me. Because one less thing I have to worry about. He can now just bring in his Mancha, but it brings in Chandelure. I'm guessing he didn't see Life Orb? That's... Oh, actually, you know what? He probably thought I didn't have Dark Pulse because I had Fire Blast. And normally the set for Hydreigon is Draco Meteor, Dark Pulse, Roost, and either Superpower or Iron Tail. But I didn't want either of those two because I knew Fire Blast would come in handy not only for Whimsicott but also for Fortress. So he decides to forfeit, so let's go get another one. Alright guys, so we got a match here against Exodick, and I faced this dude earlier and it was not pretty. So hopefully I don't get annihilated this time. Leads. I'm guessing, if I remember correctly, this is Scarfarachi. This is Life Orb Kyurem. This should be Assault Vest. He led off with Kyurem in our first match, so I kind of want to lead off with Hydreigon, but I'm worried he'll lead off with the Crobat or the Jirachi. So I may... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna lead off with Aggron again, I want to say. Oh! He predicted my lead. I'm going to be forced to switch out, unfortunately, as I'm going to bring in my Crobat. And he goes for the close combat as he gets a crit. Is he banded? He may actually be banded. Oh, yeah, I do not... Well, if he does stay... No, I'm going to Acrobatics. Yeah, I do not want to mess around with this thing. Okay, so he's going to bring in Jirachi. Get off a decent bit of damage on that. And he's probably just going to U-turn, I want to say. So I'm going to stay in and go for the Roost, just to be able to get back up to a solid amount of HP, as he ends up bringing in his Aggron. I'm going to go for the U-turn out onto my Swampert, just because I do want to keep rocks off of my side of the field. And... Wait, what am I talking about? What did I just say? I went in the Swampert, so I could keep rocks off of my side of the field. And it's my... I don't know English. Okay, so he predicted me to bring in my own Aggron, which I'm fine with, because I'm just going to start firing off Scalds as he brings in the Machamp. This is... Don't, please. Uh-oh. This is now Oh god. This is Guts. Banded. I'm scared. I'm legitimately scared right now. I'm terrified actually. I need... Well, actually, do I really need Swampert? It would be nice to get up rocks, but he has a spinner. Okay, so he overpredicts. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. He overpredicted. Oh, I was so scared. Well, he's not banded. What? Is he assault vest? Okay, so apparently he's assault vested. Okay. I still don't want to mess around with this. So I'm going to acrobatics. As he predicts that and brings in the Aggron. I'm just going to go for U-turn then. Into my Hydreigon. Because I have to start weakening this. As he goes for the rocks as I expected. And I'm going to go straight for the Fire Blast. As he brings in the Machamp as death fodder. Which is not a bad play on his part. Unfortunately though, I did reveal to him that I do have the Fire Blast. As he brings in the Starmie. I guess I really lose nothing in just switching right into my Florges. Because I should be able to live anything this thing wants to go for. Unless he freezes me. Which, thankfully, he does not. And I'm going to play the Aggressor and Moonblast this turn. As that did way too much damage. Unfortunately, I don't even get the Spatak drop, which is bad. Okay, sorry about that. I got distracted there. So I'm going to go for the Protect this turn. As, that was actually pretty risky because he could have gone for the Protect. I mean, not Protect. He could have gone for the, Recover! Recover. I don't like this Florges EV spread. Like, I really don't like this spread. I may just make it physically defensive, because that's what I used to run. I used to run physically defensive. Because it's just so specially bulky already. And I'm just going to Moonblast as he is going to knock me out. And I'm actually going to bring in Crobat this turn, and I'm going to go for U-turn. Because I've been going for acrobatics over and over, and then this turn I need to gain momentum. So yeah. And I can just bring in my Hydreigon as I'm just going to Fire Blast. Yeah, I lose nothing in Fire Blasting. Actually, no, that's not true. I'm going to Dark Pulse just because I don't want to miss. Flinch! Flinch! Can we get a flinch? No flinch. I'm going to be able to take the hit. And now I can actually just go for another Dark Pulse. Honestly, from the looks of it. Or should I Roost? No. I'm gonna play the Aggressor. So I'm able to get rid of this Aggron. This Crobat is a problem. He's definitely good. He has no reason not to just U-turn. So what I'm going to do is actually bring in my Diggersby. So he does go for the U-turn. As he brings in the Jirachi. I'm thinking he's just going to U-turn again, but no, he does not. And I want to save Diggersby. I want to save it. Just for Death Fodder, because now I get a free switch into my Aggron. I can Mega Evolve this turn, and I'm just going to go straight for the Heavy Slam. Yeah, because I get off a huge hit on Starmie, get off a huge hit on Crobat, get off a decent chunk on Kyurem, as he brings in the Crobat. Come on! Yes! Oh, crap, he's defensive. Oh, okay. That actually makes it a lot scarier. Well, what does he have to touch me with? Yeah, okay, I'm going to Earthquake. I'm hoping he'll bring in... No, Kyurem. Oh, this thing is so damn terrifying. I do not see myself winning this one, unfortunately, because I definitely played this a lot better than the first match we had, but he's definitely going to be able to pull out the victory, I think. I'm just going to fodder off Diggersby and see what he wants to do. As he goes for the Earth Power, I really wanted to bring in Hydreigon that turn. And this is where him just foddering off Starmie will help him out, because no, he brings in... Oh, I should have! I was so close to going for Dark Pulse. Are you kidding me, man? Damn it. I second-guessed myself and just... Kyurem threat. I am a little upset that I lost again, but I definitely played this a lot better than our first match, and just... It's all good, man. It's all good. It was a good game. Good game. Not upset whatsoever. And I'm just going to go for the Heavy Slam. And yeah, that is the match. So unfortunately I did lose. But I believe I do have enough time for one more match. So we're going to go ahead and get it. As he's just going to finish me off with the Starmie. Alright guys, so we got the final battle here. And this dude has a pretty interesting looking team. But one of these is obviously... I'm guessing this is Scarf Manchow. And that's Banded Darmanitan. So I'm going to have to watch out for that. He may lead off... Actually, looking at this team, Crobat, I think, is my best lead. As it leads off with the Azelf. And, I'm just going to go for U-turn. Yeah, okay, so he ends up bringing in the Fortress. Which, unfortunately, I can't really do much to. But... Actually, I think I just completely set up on this. Yeah. I'm going to Swords Dance. Alright, so he ends up going for the Toxic. Which does kind of suck because I'm going to be forced to Earthquake this turn. And from looks of it, I'm actually going to set up another Swords Dance. Yeah. Because at +4, I can just quick attack everything. Plus his Fortress really can't do anything to me. Because he probably has Volt Switch. As long as he doesn't have Sash on Azelf, I should be in a solid situation right now. So let's see what he wants to do. Alright, so he's going to switch out into the Azelf. Oh man, please don't tell me this has... Oh, he has Sash, doesn't he? Oh man. Oh, why are you doing this to me? Please don't do this. Don't do this, man. I'm just going to Frustration. That was a nice play on his part, baiting out the quick attack like that. For a second there, I thought I did actually knock him out. But yeah, this turn, nothing switches into Frustration. I'm not going to set up another Swords Dance, obviously, because why would I do that? As he brings in the Manchow, going to go for the... Oh, wow, are you kidding me? I was hoping... I was so excited for Diggersby just to destroy his team, but... It's fine, because getting rid of that Fortress opens up my Crobat to come in and just safely go for the Acrobatics. Because if you look at his team, nothing safely switches in except maybe Blastoise, but even then Blastoise is still going to get bopped. So he's actually going to bring in the Espeon. Okay, that's still a 2-hit KO. And yeah, I'm just going to go for it again. Actually, he probably has... Yeah, that's probably Scarf Darmanitan then. I thought he would have Scarf Manchow and then Banded Darmanitan, but I guess the other way around isn't too bad. I was really not expecting him to have Fake Out on that Manchow. If I had thought about that, I probably wouldn't have set up so recklessly with Diggersby. Because I think that's what really got me. I was like, I got so excited. And I was like, yeah, Diggersby's going to come in, set up +4, destroy his soul. And just... Yeah, that was really foolish of me to do that, looking back at it. But Diggersby did manage to get rid of Fortress, which is really nice, because looking at his team, it's very aggressive and offensively based, which means nothing says if he takes a Draco Meteor. If I can get up Rocks, that'll be even better for me. And Crobat puts in a lot of work for sure, so I'm just going to pause until he decides to make a move. Alright, so as soon as I paused, he made a move. So you bring in the Blastoise. Obviously, I cannot stay in on this thing because I know that an Acrobatics is not strong enough to finish him off. And I'm hoping that my Florges can take the hit relatively well. So that does do a bit more damage than I was expecting, but I can be the aggressor and actually just go for a Moonblast, I think. Because if he does want to switch right into Darmanitan, I want to start weakening that with the Moonblast, but he's actually just going to stay. Are you kidding me? That's actually extremely annoying. Okay, that's not good. I have to Draco this turn, because I have to weaken this Blastoise, because this now is obstacle number 1. So he's probably just going to finish me off with an Ice Beam. Or why are people running Dragon Pulse on this? I've noticed that. That should not be a thing in my opinion. And Acrobatics should be strong enough to finish it off now. Yeah, considering that U-turn did 14%. So Crobat's gonna come through. I still wish I had the Hydreigon, but I mean Swampert still comes in handy. I can still save my Florges for fodder if anything, and I still have Aggron to take any one hit from any of his 3 Mons that are left, so odds are really looking in my favor right now, I want to say. He's gonna bring in the Azelf. I'm just gonna U-turn and break. Well, no, I was gonna say break any potential Sash, but I don't think he has it in the first place. So I'm actually just gonna bring in my Florges, because if he does want a nasty plot for whatever reason, it turns out that he's physical. Okay. Is he banded? I'm gonna protect. Actually, no. I'm gonna Moonblast. Yeah, because I feel that protect is too obvious. Because that did a solid chunk of damage, so he may be banded, I want to say. And then by Moonblasting, I still get off a bit of damage on the Darmanitan, but he actually overpredicts, thinking that I would go for Protect, as I'm able to finish him off with the Moonblast, which is actually really nice, because the following turn, he could have gone for a Zen Headbutt possibly and knocked me out, and then I'd have to deal with the Azelf. But I'm not too worried about it, as he brings in the Manchow. I'm just going to Protect just to be able to get back a little bit of HP recovery, and maybe live a hit? Maybe, possibly? Yes! Okay, so he doesn't have the Poison Jab. And Darmanitan, I think Moonblast does about 15%, I want to say? 15 to 20%. Dude, it's not rocket science. You have Darmanitan. Just bring it in. I'm just gonna pause. Oh, never mind. So let's see. Ooh, 30%, not even bad. Not bad in the slightest. So I doubt I can live a hit, but at this point I don't really need to. So he's just gonna straight up Flare Blitz, as I can just bring in Team Player, and I lose nothing in just going for the Scald. Because there's a chance I can burn the Manchow. Knowing my luck, I won't, but still get off damage on it nonetheless. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna Scald again, as he high jump kicks, and they should be able to finish him off, which is great, because his last being Darmanitan will not be able to take out Team Player, and I'm just gonna stay in and go for the Scald. So yeah, he was definitely scarfed, and that's Torrent boosted, if anything. But yeah, guys, that is the match. So, not the match. Well, that is the match and the live. I like this team. It's definitely a lot of fun. Unfortunately, Crocoon, which is Rest Talk, Calm Mind, Scald, Suicune utterly just destroys this team. Unless I get it in with Hydreigon before it gets a boost. But yeah, I like this team. Not going to use it again, probably. Or if I am, I'm going to change it up so it's not so Suicune weak. But Diggersby, oh my lord. I can see why this is going to get banned, or why it is banned whenever this goes up. But this thing is just so scary. Because after +2, you break any wall. After +4, you can just sweep and just... Oh, I love Diggersby. It's really one of my favorite Pokemon. And yeah, with that being said, guys, I will see you all tomorrow, hopefully. So, later, everybody.